Welcome to Dude, It's Food. If you haven't gotten into the cooking and food preparation process yet, you might want to give that another thought. People are getting high on the healthy part and high on the tech part too, and you put that together and the future looks pretty bright. Our regular episodes feature me, Alan Short, and Eric Martinez, but really they are made possible by a lot of you who may offer your contributions into technology on the making of pretty cool food. Hope you enjoy it. We call our episodes COOKisodes. This one's about curtidos, which is a Guatemalan beet salad. Badass beet salad, actually. Hope you enjoy it. Eric today's making a curtido, which is a chopped salad with beets and onions and cabbage and stuff. So you can take a look at him as he does his cutting and prepping.
Shaitan, do you like your salads? Oh, yes, you do, don't you? Yes, you do.
The main ingredient is pre-sliced or diced beets, or fresh ones ready to bake first. A small to medium cabbage needs to be prepared for cooking as well. I find that the relatively easy task of like cleaning onions or something is also a good time to check and make sure you have all your ingredients. It's about the same time that you're prepping the beets and the cabbage, have the pans ready, spices ready and stuff so you can assemble as you go. In this recipe, a big part of the salad are the onions, and they're left raw. The spices and the ingredients, including the vinegar and stuff we'll talk about, help kind of pickle the onions as well as the beets and the cabbage once everything is ready. Even a small to medium cabbage here cut in half and then cut up, gives you quite a bit to put into the water to boil. So it took us a couple of trays to get it ready, but it's a good thing to know for when you start preparing food in advance for slow cooking and such. Future COOKisode is also going to focus on the things that you do while you're preparing. Eric here is cleaning up the pots and pans to make it easier while we're waiting for the water, spiced water, and the beets to boil, which they do at their own rate. In an ingredient like cabbage, you don't have to boil the water ahead of time, but once it begins to get warm, the spices that you put in it are going to flavor the water. So when you put in the cabbage, it picks up the flavor right away. If you boil pre-sliced beets, you'll lose some of the redness that you get with baking them, but save the water and mix it with drinks for a supplement. The final steps are to mix the beets in with the onions and then mix in the cabbage. It already has some spicing, but you can add some more, and then vinegar to taste, really. Probably don't want more than a quarter cup. Shown here, the traditional ingredients are things like oregano and salt and pepper and the vinegar, of course, but you can add things like cumin, and increasingly in health diets, even things like marijuana fit into the vinaigrette.